So, morning. Back on the M6 again, as you can hear. Just starting a new bit of work today. So, originally I had like a universal type electric window kit. It's hit and miss, to be honest, whether it works or not. So I've been started to install some like a proper kit from eBay. What that comprises of is directly bolt-on replacement window motors for Land Rover's Regulator Defender. So what we're going to do today is just unbolt this and start again. I've already run the wiring in, so you see those there. That wiring already goes in down here in this section. That I've just recently welded this bulkhead, as you'll see in a previous video, hopefully. And basically the cabling is just there, ready to go to the new switches. You see that? Just there. Anyway, I think I'm out of focus. So I'm going to go and sit you down and get cracking with stripping this out. Back again. I had to switch cameras because my other one was dead. Because yeah, YouTubing's great. So to start again, unbolting this window warning mechanism. It's bolting the one on. It's a genuine Land Rover part, or close to a Land Rover part. So basically what I've got to do is wind this window down with these bolts, and I've got to make an adjustment somewhere here for the new motor because it protrudes slightly. So what I'm going to do is bodge this down with this battery. Because the battery's all disconnected, because obviously I've been welding. So just going to do this quickly, pop this down, and yeah, I had to blow a battery up in your face on YouTube. Wonder why I didn't like that. So we'll leave it there. Alright, that's now down. I'm going to just undo these mega bolts, take out the original one, and I'll bring you back shortly. So there's the old window regulator. It's just a universal job. So according to the instructions, I think you have to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe another one somewhere. So So, I remember now what I did to push that back in, because I didn't want to cut my new door cards. I spaced it out with washers, and honestly it's just like a fruit machine. Just played out how many washers just dropped out. As you'll see in about 2 seconds. And again, for good luck. So, window regulator is now out. I think somehow this slides out like that. There we go. So that's the old regulator out. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure which way around these go. I think. Again, let's have a look. So, left hand side. So that should be this one, which would make sense. So they're not genuine, but they are actual motor winder mechanisms rather than just some third party winders. Right then, again. So what I've done, obviously I brought this kit. It's meant to be a direct bolt-on replacement, but this door is of unknown origin and age because it's obviously, you can see it's a different colour to the original vehicle. So it's a second-hand replacement, which was a good replacement, but I think it's off sort of like a 1991 or 1990 model. So basically what I've had to do is drill out 3 of the 4 locating holes. And it does actually come with a diagram, which if I hold it up, I don't know whether you'll be able to see. So it does come with a diagram, but if you look at the spacing between the 2 holes, they're miles different. The actual hole panel is much bigger. In fact, it's up here. That panel's up there, right on the creases, and it actually sort of does that. So this must be a later TD5 photo to take on or something. Anyway, so what I've done, I've drilled these out. It's not an exact science because I'm trying to keep one hole in some sort of a location. You're meant to drill this for motor clearance. Again, I don't actually think it's applicable because this door seems to be an earlier one. So what I'm going to do now is quickly touch these up with a bit of paint and bolt this in. I just wanted to show you at this point. I'll have to drill 1, 2, 3. That one's had to be enlarged. 1, 2, 3 holes from scratch. So not great really for a bolt-on kit, but yeah, there we go. I could have just brought some switches and brought the motors themselves, but anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to get that painted up, just so that there's no exposed metal. So, back again, just give those quick lick of paint just to make sure they're semi-protected, semi-protected against corrosion, you know, no bare metal, etc. So now I'm just going to start bolting this back together. So this is where you need to be a bit of an octopus, so I'm sorry if you can't really see anything, but yeah. So start off, loop goes in the bottom, like that, that one sticks towards you. Pops in eventually. Now, in doing so, the glass has moved. Now, it's still in the runner at the top. It's still in the runner just about there. Just. So, lift him up. Now, that actually comes with a little stud, which is really helpful. You can sort of use that as your first locating stud. So, just going to pop these in. So that's it, that's bolted in place. What I might do now is give it a quick test with that little battery quickly. Just going to pop this door catch back on. Well, you really shouldn't do this at home. Kids. It's nice and easy. We'll use the pre-wired terminals. Right then. Wish me luck. Don't melt in your face. Whoa. I'll do that. Right. Stuck straight away. Why is that stuck? It's not liking that at all. So, excuse me, I'm filming against the light. The reason I'm having problems with that lining up is because that runner there isn't long enough on the old 300 TDIs. So what I'm going to have to do is got some of this, which is standard sort of draw runner. So what I'm going to have to do is try and sort of graft that on there to extend that. So I'm not sure how it's going to work, but it's reasonably the same profile. Means I'm going to have to piss about, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is cut this. So I'm going to have to do the same to the same side, the other side. Cut this, squash that in. Sorry. What were you over there? Sorry, so I have to cut this down to size, graft that in somehow, and just see if I can extend it to about there, because that's what I think the problem is. So, right, so I'll crack at that. So, again, what I've had to do is fit this runner section in. I've also took the opportunity whilst it's off to completely reshape this edge, because it absolutely fits diabolical. So I'm going to open this hole up now quickly, a little bit more, give this a lick of paint, and see how it goes from there. So we put it back together and bolt it and try it. We're about 5 hours later. I've had this apart, I've had it back together, I've had it apart. Discovered that not only was that channel incorrect, the runner's positions on the windows were incorrect. I'm thinking that I brought the kit for a 1983 to 2016 Defender. Actually, it was a 1995 onwards Defender. This is a 1998 Defender. The door is a second-hand replacement. I've no idea how old it is. So, what we've had to do, long story short, the runners that make your window go up and down, the scissor action, was long on the old system, short on the new one. So the TD5, I'm guessing this is TD5, and 300 TDI are incompatible. So we basically had to cut one off, work out the pivot points, work out the clearance, cut it and weld it. So I didn't film it, I didn't even know if it was going to work, but my old man turned up. Two heads are better than one, and we were just like, yeah. In the end, what we had to do was take the assembly, put it on a flat surface, and just assemble it to see that the scope of the two scissor movements was completely different. So anyway, do you want to see the finished product? Yeah. So before it was notchy, it was temperamental. Obviously, I haven't got any wind. I've not wired it in properly, but I've just got to test it with this battery. But right, I'll give you a quick demo. No notchiness, no clunkiness, no temperamentalness. Absolutely works OEM like you'd expect. It's OEM Plus because it's TD5 from that bit and probably 200 TDI from that bit. Who knows? But there we go. Do that one more time because I like the sound. The sound of success. So there we go. I've just got to now fully reassemble my central locking motors. Could do with doing a bit of a test on that again. You can see it's all back together, pretty much in the same place. It's OEM Plus. I like it. That's the kind of feel I'm going for with the different locks. You know, I'm trying to go for the best spec I can. So anyway, I'll thank you for watching. I'm not going to show you the other side, but I'm going to do the same again. I might insert some clips of the welding, putting it off, etc. Just, or maybe even a bit of a demo back in the day. Back when I'm at it. So I'll see you shortly. Good morning. Right, just doing the driver's side window this time. Just wanted to show you something quickly before I get stuck into it. So, just flip you around. So this has the latest style in the door. You can see the bulges. So this one should actually be a direct bolt-on kit. But what I'm going to do, because I'm going to replace the hinges as well, because there's a crack. I don't know whether you can see. There's a crack somewhere in them. So they're coming off as well. So I'm going to just literally pull the whole door off on this side. So I'll bring you back shortly. So as opposed to yesterday's 8 hours, that's took about 10 minutes to strip out, and as you can see, the runners are much more swappable. I don't know. So I'll quickly get this other one bolted in, and hopefully that'll be that. This side, as said, was bolted in. So yesterday took 8 hours. This one took about an hour and a half, and that's including changing the hinges as well. So anyway, let's do a quick comparison. Job done. And back up.